Yeah, so doing the laundry again. Just walking around here. I'm going to grab something to eat. But like just sharing something I was thinking about. I I really want to like start posting more often, not only here, but also on my Instagram and social media accounts. Just like regular like casual stuff as well. But now I'm on a moment like I just working on planning like the types of content I want to have, and also preparing my life to be able to do it basically. Okay, so this is the most like similar food I found here, uh, like similar to the food I used to eat on my hometown. Look at this shit. Yeah, but yeah, like I've been thinking a lot about like this new rhythm I am like taking now in my life. And yeah, I'm just happy to do like what I love, like do my music shit and like keep uh, doing like any kind of art I can on my free time. And that's going to be my main focus. Like keep doing these things and trying to improve my life, right? Improve my health and my mind. And yeah, just like feeling satisfied. Like this my new goal for this week is like focusing on like appreciate things, like not being like complaining about anything, right? Because yeah, it can change a lot, like my perspective and also the things like I'm like focusing on. And also I think this mindset like I'm trying to get inside, like avoiding like complaining all the time about shit, it helps me like not to suffer that much about things I can't control, right? So yeah, it helps me to also realize nice shit I can enjoy like in my life right now, right? And yeah, like now I'm in a moment of my life where I am focused on really like taking care of myself, but especially taking care of how enjoyable my life is. Because like I was really focused on doing everything at the same time, and also like moving here like almost 4 years ago was a movement to like get more opportunities, right, and take like better chances to get there, right? To like achieve my goals and make my music like happen as like a music career, and all these goals I have for myself to build a life that I really enjoy living. But that's the thing, like I was really focused on giving everything I had and all the energy I got, and all like, and I was really focused on the goals and the like achievements I could like focus on getting in order to construct what I was trying to get for me, right, and for my music career and everything. So now I'm more focused on like, because like that's basically the same shit, but as I lived a bunch of things, I learned a lot of things as well. And for me, like the path I need to really be focusing on, of course, like do what I need to do to get where I want to go, but no, like not wasting all my energy. Like it's really crazy for me to talk about it because it's basically the same like thing, but I'm doing it on different ways. But yeah, like uh, I was really focused on giving everything I had to get where I want to get, right? And I'm still doing the same shit, but as I learned, like I really need to be like, I know it can sound like a bit like obvious, but when you experience shit, it's different. Like your understanding on these things, but I'm still giving everything I can. But now I really understand what it means to like I really understand that I need to be on a nice state of mind, and also like my mental health, my body health. Like I really need to respect this, not only these limits, but I also need to feed my body and to feed my mind and my spirit to in order to be able to construct shit as I want to and to get where I want to get, right? And that's the thing I'm doing now. I was trying to do it, but I was trying to like do everything at the same time. And yeah, I'm a bit like more, I don't know, like stumbling behavior and like trying to do everything at the same time, like really giving my best, because I was really on the moment where I needed to have this attitude, right? And I still have to do it in some ways, of course, like I'm still giving my all, right? But I need to do things from the inside to the outside, right? And also being able to enjoy it and to be present on this life I'm building and being satisfied with it, but not satisfied like I just want to have like a, I'm not dreaming lower, right? I still dream with the same things I used to dream when I was younger, and my goal is pretty much the same shit, but I have more understanding of it now. And yeah, like I think the only way to get where I dreamed before is to have this structure for my life where I'm really like satisfied with the idea of making music and like exploring the arts I want to explore without all this pressure, right? Like I need to blow up or I need to do whatever the fuck, you know? Because if you live with this pressure on like inside you all the time, and if you feel like that stressful all the time, you lose connection with everything, and you also, like in my beliefs now, you also lose the capacity of doing like shit properly, right? Not only like organizing your life or like personal stuff, but even on like creativity, you lose like all these special things you can make and create because you are like stressed as fuck and you're not like on the right state of mind to get into this workflow and into this flow state where like you can produce and create special shit, right? And things that are really coming from your heart, right? So that's it. It's really nice to like absorb these ideas, and that's why I'm focusing now on like avoid like complaining all the time and avoid like complaining at all. And I'm really focused on not complaining about my life during this week instead of it like just like focusing on like my imagination and imagining like, okay, so which life I want from me, right? And how I could like structure my life in order to get there and to be happy with it and be fine with it, right? Because the rest it's coming as consequence, right? And I really want to get rid of all these expectations, right? Of like needing these consequences and all like the things that are coming later after it, because like in the end of the day I make music because I like it, right? And I have fun doing it. So as I make it because I love it, right, I need to take care of how I'm relating myself to it, right? And that's the main point for me, like and that's why I'm really happy to be doing this mental exercise, because it takes away a lot of bad feelings and bad like thoughts I have, right? And instead of this bad shit occupying my mind and my spirit and my body as well, I'm having more free space to let like nice things come inside my head and my mind, and also to come inside my life, right? So I'm really happy to be doing it, and I think it's a really nice shit I'm doing now for myself and for my future self as well. Because yeah, like I was really like on a bad moment, I could say. Like, yeah, it's done, now let's dry it. Okay, so now my clothes are drying, so let's wait like probably like 15 minutes, 18 minutes, yeah. But yeah, like that's the moment I'm into now, and yeah, that's it. It's funny because for me, like I really feel that like recording these videos here are the beginning of all these movements I'm doing now. Like actually, like becoming sober and doing therapy was the the beginning of it, but it's a really important part of it because like as I told you before, I really want to like share who I am, right, with the people that like listen to my music and folks with what I'm doing as an artist, right? And it's really important for me to create like this space where I can share like who I am and not being worried with anything, just like sharing it like spontaneously, right? And for me, it's really nice to be doing it like finally, and I really want to develop this exercise I'm doing when I'm recording these videos, because as I was thinking today earlier, I want to share like more and more and more things with you from time to time. Of course, like I need to organize myself to be able to do it in a bunch of ways, but I really believe that everything I am like trying to, because the thing is, of course, like as an artist and as a musician, I really want to have like more people like listening to my music, more people relating to what I'm doing, right? And also more people receiving the art I am creating, and like just like being able to share it, right? I want to share what I'm doing with people, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm just walking around here. I never been on this street here before. Yeah. I hope I don't look like a freak here. Walking around is cool. Yeah. But yeah, like. But yeah, that's why I think recording these videos here are really at the beginning of something for me, because I'm planning now a bunch of different like content ideas and different formats I want to explore and produce on a regular way to share with you all on my social media, right? And also in different like platforms, yeah. But this more like this casual approach, right? And being able like to say shit here and like exercising this like an attachment, right? Just like recording it and doing it, and that's it, and posting it later without like overthinking. I think it's really important for me, because when I get like what I need to do it more like frequently, and like doing on like other formats as well, and be able to share more videos and more like vertical cuts of it. And when I get able to achieve like this routine, right, I'm aiming for now, it is really going to be nice for me, because like I'm finally going to be able to share what I want to share with you all, like share what I like, who I am, and how I make my music, how I make my like how I organize my ideas and my creativity stuff, right? So that's it. Like I like practicing it here with these videos is a really nice way for me to start this movement. And as I don't have much time for the other shit now, like doing it, it doesn't take me a lot of like time or effort, right? As like it's just recording like random shots and then like talking about shit and then just posting it, like just doing cuts and shit. It's basically like simple, right? But it's a nice way to start this movement, right? And it's a way I can do like weekly, right? As I'm doing now these vlogs, and that's what is possible for me now because of how my life is structured, right, at this moment. And yeah, it's really nice to start from this vlogs here and go to like slowly move to where I'm aiming for, right? Yeah. Okay, so just here washing dishes right now. Just woke up. Yeah, it was a nice week for me, like really. My goal in this week was like not like or like trying to avoiding like complaining, right? Not like complaining about my life, about the things that are not how I want to have them, right, at this moment of my life. So yeah, like it was really like a different week for me because of this like movement or like of not complaining or trying to complain like less, right? But I would say I surprised myself like with the results of it because yeah, not complaining is good because you're now like on a loop of bad feelings, right? Because when you're feeling bad and you just like talk about it all the time and you complain about it, you just like go inside like a whole like dynamic with you where you can't like have space for new things to come to your attention and focus because your attention is basically on the problem, on the bad thing that you're feeling and all this stuff. So like opening space for other things to happen in my mind was really nice because I had a really great week, like normal week as like the other ones, but my 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 mind was in another spot, right? And it also opened a lot of possibilities for my mind and for my capacities of like interpretation of what is happening around me and how like I can relate to what is going on and enjoy it or not. So I really enjoyed this week, regular week, like working normal like routine. But yeah, my focus was, let's say, free to new stuff happening in front of my face, and then I could also like enjoy a lot more what was going on around me. I was super like playful and like making more like I wasn't like in a better spirit, right, during my daily like routine, working, like making jokes and laughing and having like pretty nice stuff, right? And yeah, it was surprising for me. And it's funny because like doing this movement in like this week only, it also helped me a lot to do other shit, right? To like unlock other shit on my own like behavior and on my like on the way I operate myself, right? And my like the way I behavior or I do shit, my beliefs also. Funny fact, I felt more comfortable to record like videos for my Instagram account. I'm not that comfortable with this idea of recording like vertical videos for like stories or like reels on Instagram or shit like this because I don't really fuck with the social media, right? I really like YouTube videos, I really like vlogs and this kind of shit because I think they are more like casual and natural and spontaneous and they also have more like you have more time to develop your ideas and to deliver it on a nice like and proper way and in a natural way as well. You don't need to be like, I need to like I have 15 seconds to say it on the right way so I can like get results and shit. But that's it, like you can also relate to social media on the way you want, right? And like for me as an artist, I want to post more often, and I really want to share like the most I can with the people that like follows me, like they're interested like in getting to know me better. I really want to share with them the most I can, like what is going on in my mind, like who am I, like what my life is like how my life is happening right now, like what is going on during my like day-to-day like lifestyle, right? So yeah, it was really surprising because just like not complaining could change a lot of shit on my week and also unlock a lot of beliefs, right? I was having like with myself, like, oh, social media this or that. But now I'm just feeling like, bro, I can do whatever I want, right? Like, if I want to post more because I need to like, in order to like get more traction on social media, like, let's do it, bro. Like, fuck it, right? If someone's like not liking to like what I'm posting, they like just don't see that shit, right? And that's it. Like, it's that simple, right? So yeah, I'm super happy about it because it's also like a better way to live, right? I'm also feeling like less attachment to this bad shit. Like, oh no, I have to like record videos like this or that. Like, bro, I can just do whatever like I want to, right? Like, I can just like record like spontaneous shit, post like 100 stories at one time, and then like post one reel of whatever I want to, and fuck that shit because I think like everything is like not everything, but like a lot of things are like uh, they're valid, right? So I also think there's space for like casual, like spontaneous content on Instagram or TikTok. And if people don't want to watch it, that's fine. But if people want to watch it, like me, because I really prefer to watch this kind of content, like spontaneous shit, right? Uh, just talking, like doing whatever you're doing, and I really like this kind of content because I feel more connected to it. I think it's more real. It gets to me like in a more like real nice way than like other kind of contents that could like be easier to be viral. But that's it. It's not only about like the numbers, it's about the quality of this connection as well, right? So yeah, I'm super happy about it, like, really. And that's it. It's Sunday. I'm not going to work. I'm going to spend like my day with my girlfriend. It's a nice sunny day. I don't think I'm going to see the sun today because it's already like late to enjoy like the sunny day, right? But I'm happy. It's a good weather. My girlfriend is hanging out with some friends, and I'm happy for her. Yeah, but I was also like I woke up a lot like earlier than what I should because yeah, I'm trying to rest like at least 8 hours a day, like per day. But yeah, I am like today I was like no, I wanna wake up at 4 at least so I can like see the sun outside and do my like my stuff, like resolve my shit. I'm also like now producing a new event that is happening. Like it's not a new event, it's the nice and classic Bloodborne event, right? For those who knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, right? But for new people here, or people that doesn't like know what I'm talking about right now, it is the event I found it, created, and that I organize here in Lisbon, and probably going to other countries soon as well, as I have my resident card now. But that's the thing, right? I'm super excited to do it, and yeah, so I just woke up so I could also like solve some shit about it, because yeah, events like it's probably like events like producing events is basically like solving problems, right? All the time, because you think it's going to be like, oh, let's do it on this way, and then you have to change it, and then you have to like solve a lot of shit that are not like happening as expected, right? But it's fine, it's part of life, and it's beautiful. I think like most of the magic of producing shit, producing events or projects even, and producing music or whatever, I think like a really magical like part of it is dealing with the chaos, like the unexpected shit that happens all the time, and that's it. Like dealing with this things you can't control, accepting it, doing your best, and watching it thrive and work in a nice way. It's beautiful. Like it's really beautiful to like surpass your fears and your stress, because like when things happens on a way we weren't expecting for it, it sucks, right? Like we feel like, oh my god, like I'm stressed about it now, and oh my god, what am I going to do? The world's going to end. Like, what is happening? Like, what the hell? Like, what's happening? Like, what am I going to do about it? But bro, like that's fine, right? Shit happens, and sometimes it turns out to be better than what you were planning. Because I really believe like the plans of life for us, they're all the best they can for us than what we were expecting. That's why we learn from life as well, right? Sometimes we're full of like, we don't know, I'm certain of it. That's the way I read it. I know life's fucked up, and like sometimes we just fucked, and like that's it. We feel cursed as well. But at the same time, in a lot of moments, bad things with time they become like, oh, I felt like it was bad at the time, but I'm happy that happened, right? Because I learned from it, and I've grown from it as well. So sometimes like it's all like, uh, sometimes it's fucked up and that's it. But sometimes like you also can take nice things from it. I was also talking about it with a friend yesterday, because yeah, like for I don't know, I want to go inside the subject because it's too like intimate, let's say. But yeah, for a moment in my life, I really had to focus on the nice shit, right? On the good parts of stuff. And then like from that day on, I've been like every time like something bad happens or some bad news gets to me, I try to see, okay, so how could I like not romanticize that shit because it's not healthy as well. But okay, let's focus on the good part of it, right? Let's not like be like defeated, like on our spirit about the bad shit or the bad feelings or the bad like energy on things, because it's also about what I was talking about. Like if you focus on the bad part of things, you're done. Like really, you're fucked. And because that shit, like bad things, we can't control. We can control them, right? So if we focus on the bad feelings, on these things we can control, we're just facing like a war that is already like defeated, right? Because that's it. Like I'm feeling this bad feeling because of things I can't control. So if I'm stuck to these bad feelings, I'm done. Like really, because yeah, like I'm already stuck on this bad shit. So it's going to be a loop of bad shit going on in my head, and then you become more like unable to solve shit and to focus on what you can control and give your best shot on this shit. and then you feel defeated, you feel frustrated, you feel bad, and then shit just starts to like rolls out downwards, like just to get worse and worse and worse, and then you're done, and then you're fucked, and then you're stuck inside a hole, like feeling bad for everything. And I think like producing events, it's really about that shit, like in the end of the day, because things are never going to happen as you're expecting. Like even the bad shit, even the good shit, there it's not going to be like how you are like imagining it, right? It's going to be sometimes better, sometimes just different, right? Because things are not only like better or worse, they're all like different, right? Like sometimes you can feel like, oh, it's going to be like this, and then it's not like this, but it's like as good as what you were expecting, but just different. Like the vibe is different, and energy is different. So yeah, I think producing events is a lot about it, and about not like letting this negativity uh, wins and defeat your mind, right? Because it's really easy to happen. It's really easy. Like the first events I was producing on my life here, like the first edition of Bloodborne and like other shit I've done, like more involved, more like responsible for shit. Because like it's really easy to be like inside an event, like I was before making Bloodborne, and not doing shit, like or doing like some side shit about it. It's a lot easier because and I'm not saying like it doesn't have its own merits, because it's like everyone participating of events, especially like the debutant ones, they're all like, I'm really proud of them all the time, and I think it's all like amazing, right? If you can like help in any way you can, you're doing just fine, and it's amazing, it's beautiful what you're doing, and you should be praised for it, right? But talking about myself now, the first event I was involved into, like inside my hometown, I wasn't doing like actually like nothing that important or necessary for the events. I wasn't like that involved into it and that responsible for shit if shit turns out to be bad, right? Because that's the thing. That's like when you're responsible for an event and you're the main like responsible for shit. If anything happens like on a bad way, it's your fault, right? And you have to deal with that like negativity as well, and all these like bad feelings of being frustrated and not controlling shit and not being able to control shit and guarantee things are going to work out. And it's really hard. But like basically like um yeah, and then I was like founding like Bloodborne, my own event, and it was me. Like if something turns out to be bad, it's my fault, right? And I can't escape it. There's no way to run. Like there's no way to escape from this shit. So it's my responsibility, right? And then it feels really crazy. Like you just like the panic attack like hits really hard. And I was talking to a friend now on a call, like, cause yeah, we're doing like shit, and he's taking like more responsibilities, and it's beautiful to see as well. And like I could tell, like, and he told me like he was feeling this stress and all this shit, and it's also beautiful to admit it, right, and talk about it, not only like isolate yourself, because it's worse for you and it's worse for people involved into the shit you're doing, right, on a collective way. But that's it, like I get it, right? I get it. It's fucked up. Like you feel a lot of fear, and it's really easy like to just uh suddenly you are running away from it, right? Because your body is feeling like this bad like feeling of fear, and it's naturally just like avoiding it to protect yourself. And that's how it rolls for everyone. Like our minds and bodies, they are all like trying to be comfortable and run away from conflicts, from fear, from all this shit. So I get it, and it's part of life. Everyone is like this. I am like this, but it's also possible sometimes to stop running, look at it, and like, okay, let's go in that direction that I'm like afraid of, right? and nice shit happen when you do it. I can tell, like, nice shit happen when you do it, because even if things are not solved in a perfect way, like, and things that, like, nah, I'm not saying like things are going to be perfect when you do it, but beautiful things comes out from like from walking into something you are afraid of, right? You don't need to fight it, you don't need to scream at it, you don't need to like kill it, right? But facing it is nice. Like, good things comes from it. Even it's just like your, if it's just your feelings, and the fact that you are avoiding, like running away from it, even that's this feeling of facing your fear is the only thing you have after doing it. Even in this scenario, it's a good thing, because you become more like present, right? More present on your life, in your intentions, on what you're doing, right? And as you're not running away, you can also know better yourself, because you're not on an illusion of escaping. You're not running away from your feelings, you're feeling it, and you're like acknowledging it, right? So you can know yourself better, you can learn from life, you can learn from yourself, like who you are in these moments, and how to do it, and what's your vices and mistakes on behavior shit, right? Because when you face your fears, you also notice how you operate on fear, and you also notice like your vices of like behavior, right? Like, oh, when I get stressed, I am like aggressive, let's say. Then you can notice it, and then you can change it as well, and then you can also improve your relations as well. But yeah, what just happened now, my phone got like with full storage without no space for record shit. And then I was deleting some videos here, and I got really emotional, like really emotional, because I had to watch like a bunch of old videos of myself, and on a really bad like moment I was going through. And also like I was just checking it out, like what is this video, like let's just delete it. And then like a bunch of shit hit my heart here, and also like family videos from Brazil, like all this immigrant shit. It's a really like unique shit, like to feel that kind of pain. And I'm also starving, because I just woke up. I didn't eat anything yet, so I need to eat, because I'm getting emotional, and being like sad and hungry at the same time sucks. So yeah, I'm just going to eat something now. And yeah, the sun is already gone, man. It's so sad. Look at this shit. Just, the sun is already gone. Just woke up. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Would you eat some food my girlfriend prepared for me? And that's it. Probably recording some videos tomorrow to talk about more things, okay? I love you guys. It's really hard, like, to feel shit I'm feeling now. It's crazy. I'm hungry. I'm going to watch some One Piece. I'm going to watch Freelings, probably the episodes I missed, because now I'm watching One Piece, so I didn't remember. I couldn't remind myself to watch that new episodes of Freeling, but it's a beautiful anime as well. But that's it. Probably recording more tomorrow, and yeah.